Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Right, yeah, PS2 games. I have a lot more PS2 games than I thought I did, okay? And, okay, let's just get right into this, because this is going to take a while, okay. Right, we'll start off with two of my all-time favourite PS2 games, and you all probably know this by now. Ico and Shadow the Colossus. Yeah, I just adore these games to bits, and I've got them both in the cardboard sleeves, which I'm incredibly chuffed about. I would love to play these games in HD, by the way, because they are supposedly releasing a HD compilation like they did with God of War, and yeah, I am genuinely really looking forward to that. And I can't wait for The Last Guardian as well, which is the next game by the guys that made this game. That is going to be epic as hell. Seriously, can't wait. Great game. Yeah. Oh god, there's a huge pile right here. It's so unorganized. There's so many games. Here it is. I was trying to pull out all games from a series, right? A couple other of my favourite PS2 games. Yakuza 1 and 2. Yeah, I only recently got into this series like a few months ago, but I really like them, you know? Yakuza 3 on the PS3 is probably my best, and Yakuza 4 is on its way. I can't wait for that as well. Yakuza 1, it's got a lot of... yeah, for a while I was thinking, is this my favourite or is 3 my favourite? Because, you know, it set all the rules and, I don't know, it was the most genuine experience out of them all, to be honest. The second one, to be honest, is frustrating and weird. There's a lot of weird moments in this game that I can't really talk about without spoiling. But for the most part, I do really like these games, you know. A couple of my favourites. Okay, Kaia Dark Lineage. This is a 3D platformer that seems fairly underrated and obscure, so naturally I was instantly interested. Seems like a combination between Jak and Daxter and Rayman to me. I don't know, the art style and that's got that sort of feel to it. And I played this for a few hours, but I wasn't compelled to beat it, if I'm honest. But there are some really interesting things in this game. One thing I really love, to be honest, is the sense of scale. One of the best I've ever heard, and one of the mechanics of the game is actually free falling, you know, against wind and stuff, and it gives you a really good feeling every time, I got to admit. So yeah, I'll probably get back to this eventually, but I do recommend it. It is a good, if you're a 3D platformer fan, really good game. Okay, hold on. Just trying to find the other game in the series. This could take a while. Where are you? This is a series I really don't want to talk about anyway, actually. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Sly 2 and Sly 3. I don't know why I don't own Sly 1 right now, because that's actually my favourite of the Sly games. The reason I don't like these two as much is because I hate playing as other characters besides Sly. They're just slower, not as fun to play as, and it kind of ruins the game for me, to be honest. Sly 2 I did beat, but I didn't actually beat this one. Didn't even play that much of it at all, to be honest with you. But the Sly Collection's coming out soon, yeah, and I might pick that up, maybe. But I would like to get around to owning the first one on the PS2, because I did like that one the most. But yeah, Sly's a good series, but I will never LP it. I'm sorry. Here's something I'm really proud of. Okami! And it's sealed in the cellophane and everything. Yeah, I remember I fell in love with the Wii version, you know, and I kind of wanted to rebuy it on the PS2 and play it there because that's where it originally was, and apparently it looks a little bit different. But when it arrived, and I had no idea it was going to be like this when I bought it, it's still like, you know, sealed in the package, and I was like, what? I bought a sealed version of Okami? So yeah, with that, you know, I haven't brought myself to open it yet. So, and I doubt I ever will, to be honest, because I mean, come on, sealed copy of Okami for the win, you know. Another game I don't like talking about, Kingdom Hearts. It's a good game. I'll never LP it. Next game. Alright, here's one of my favourites right here. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, one of the best movie... My nose is itchy. One of the best movie tie-in games of all time, to be honest with you. Just loved the city and the swinging. You know, it's really high budget for a movie game. You know, you're genuinely surprised. And I grew up with the 2 Spider-Man games on the PS1, you know. So me and my friend, we were always like really hyped to try out the Spider-Man games. Spider-Man 1, you know, the first movie-based game, was okay, but this, it pales in comparison to this, it really does. Fantastic game. Seriously. Right. Here we are with another series. Well, that was quite easy to find. Jak and Daxter 1, Jak 2 Renegade, and Jak 3. Yeah, not much to... Oh, why doesn't Jak 3 have a manual? Oh, will you stop going on about manuals? Yeah, Jak and Daxter. You all know how much I love this series. I've LP'd all 3. Yeah, not much. I don't really have to say anything then, do I? Okay. We'll get this other series out of the way, I suppose. This other series that you're all obsessed with. If I can find all the games, if that is. There's one. Where's that other game that I can't stand? Come on. I'm trying to sniff it out because it smells of shite. Ah, here it is. Okay. Ratchet 1. Ratchet 2. Ratchet 3. And Ratchet Shit. Yeah. Again, I've LP'd the first 3, so I don't really have to talk about them. But yeah, Ratchet Shitface. Hate this game. Okay. Alright, I'm not elaborating on these as much because I'm trying to rush, you know? Right. Project Zero, another game I've Let's Played, but doesn't get commented enough. I think this is one of my more underrated LPs, if you will dive into that terminology. But yeah, seriously one of my favourite survival horror games of all time. I've got the second one on the Xbox, actually. And I hear that version's superior, and I want to get around to getting the Xbox version of this game as well. And I need to get around to rebuying number 3, because I never bet number 3. Number 3 was pretty different, and I couldn't really get into that one as much. And the fourth one is on the Wii, and it's not coming out over here, and I'm utterly gutted about that. I really am. But yeah. For some reason, Cash Converters thought this game was called Fighting Fury. That's a fail there, Cash Converters, but heck, at least I got it for £3. Right. Another one of my all-time favourite games, Guitaroo Man. Oh god, I don't really want to talk about this, because this was technically my first Let's Play, and I don't want anyone to see that, because it's so awful. But yeah, honestly, so much nostalgia for this fantastic music, unique gameplay. I've got it on the PSP as well. I love this game so much all round. Truly do. Okay, Burnout 3. I put a lot of time into this game when I was younger, when I was going online and all that as well. Yeah, seriously, the Burnout games are probably the best racing games I've ever played. I think Burnout Revenge on the 360 is a bit better, but still, this is worth a play anyway. No, seriously. Right, another series. Hold on. Wait, do I actually have that game? I can't even remember if I've got this certain game. Hold on. I probably don't, and if I do happen to pick it up, I'll point it out, but yeah. Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3. Both fantastic games. I've got the first Silent Hill on the PS1, as you all know. I used to have Silent Hill 4, but that game's kinda poop. But yeah, Silent Hill 3 is probably my favourite, but there was a lot of credit to be had with Silent Hill 2 as well, and this is the special edition, as you can see. Comes with a DVD and all that, so it's a pretty good collectible, like. And sadly, this copy of Silent Hill 3 I got came in a DVD case. You really can't see that, but it's engraved DVD here, so this isn't an official, like, PlayStation 2 case, but it came with a manual and everything, so I can't really complain. But yeah, Silent Hill 3, love the game, and these DVD cases are hard to shut. Okay. Killer 7, not played this, and I really want to, but the thing is, it's superior on the GameCube, from what I've heard, so I really want to pick up that copy, but it's super rare, sadly. But yeah, this is from Suda51, the guy that did No More Heroes, and I really do want to play it. Just looking at the back of it, it's just a totally unique, bizarre looking game, it really is. So yeah, I want to get around to that. Maximo, 3D platformer from Capcom. Can't say I liked it that much. As much as I hate playing Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts, I would rather play those than this, to be honest. Because this is sort of in the main series, the same series, I think. It's got some of the same elements and all that. But I don't know, I just didn't like it as much though. I've given it multiple tries as well, just not for me. I don't know what I hated about it. When I think like this, it does make me want to go back and try it, but anyway, Maximo, yeah. Right. One of my absolute favourites, Klonoa 2, Lutinia's Veil, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I sure as fuck don't care, because this game is absolutely amazing. Yeah. I think I do prefer this to the original, actually. This is my favourite Klonoa game right here. Music, just... it's beautiful. It's magical. Fantastic. Alright. Virtua Fighter 4. Bought this purely for collector's purposes. Because you guys know what I'm like when it comes to buying fighting games and never fucking playing them. But yeah, Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter is one of my favourite series, to be honest. Fighting series even. But I just didn't play this one enough. Same goes for 1 and 3. 2 and 5 are only the really ones I've given them much thought to, but yeah. Right. The Prince of Persia trilogy. This is great because I didn't have to buy them individually. Now, I've got a weird history with all of these games, right? Allow me to elaborate. The first game I acquired was Prince of Persia Warrior Within, and it was actually the game I got with my original Xbox when I bought it back in like 2004. And was it 2004? I think so. And I enjoyed it. I really liked it. In fact, if I had to pick a favourite, it would probably be that one. But I didn't beat it. I don't know why. I really don't. Back then, I wasn't as hardcore, but I just didn't beat it, even though I was genuinely enjoying it. I don't know what was wrong with me. And then years later, I picked up Two Thrones on the Wii. But back then it was called something else. It's not coming to mind right now, but it was the same game, just on the Wii. And that game was good too, but the Wii controls were pretty stupid. You know, just waggle fest and all that. It got boring really quickly. And then I acquired this years later, and I finally started playing the first game. But I encountered this glitch. Like, I can't really explain this really well, but there's this glitch in the game. And basically I could not progress because I had saved at this point and I couldn't go back or get forward, and I was essentially stuck. I had several friends come over and try to break the glitch thinking that they could do it, and they couldn't. But yeah, I couldn't beat the game because of that, and I was really upset. But I will get round to playing this game playing that game through eventually, because I do think this series is pretty awesome. Yeah. Right. Half-Life. Can't say I played this through to the end, actually. I love Half-Life 2 on the 360, but I don't know. I'm willing to bet that this PS2 version isn't as good as the PC version, as a lot of you will probably agree. But I just didn't really want to play it to the end. I don't know what it is, but yeah. I know Half-Life, there's a lot of credit to be given with Half-Life, so yeah. Awesome. Socom 2, a friend gave me this, never played it once. I do kind of want to maybe try out Socom 4, or isn't there another Socom game on the PS3? I don't know. We'll see. Okay.